subseconds per tier 2, 3. You can check.
Good, it does. Being able to. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Right on. That must have been what those itsy bitsy teensy weensy standoffs were for. Where did that? Oh, it's underneath this. Have a backing plate. Was he? Ah, Yeah, everybody loves that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we have pain reliever, and we have, Zap CA, some of the best cyanacrylate made, isopropyl alcohol, 91%. Yeah, we're uh-huh. That's still over there. Over there. Okay, so got that on, that on. You put the standoffs for the AM4 socket. Just go on later. Right the backing. Like, there you are. And AM4 is serrated down. Where'd the last one go? There you go.
Look, Baldy's here.
Okay. That's all the standoffs. Really cooler. We can go ahead and throw in the Vengeance, right? Corsair, DDR4. Yep. Bling. Yep. Well, these only do them on one side. Yep. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a motherboard where they both opened up. We can go ahead and throw the CPU in there. It. So we put it there. Ah. They do have a sticker. Oh, they used to have a triangle marker. They don't do that anymore? Okay. So it'll just go in any way it'll fit, right? Oh, no. Oh, there's the triangle on that, on the back side. Okay. So where is it here? Must be it right there. Hmm. Thusly. What's up, son? All good, and climb that in. Good.
Oh shit, is it happening? Oh shit, and the bottle of Listerine is right there. Wait,
Yeah. It will not only work exceptionally well, it'll be minty fresh.
yeah. Now the processor's breath won't stay.
Yeah. That and coffee, lots of coffee. Oh,
Oh
no.
my god. Hello, Sinker's 2-liter jug of coffee. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while.
Actually, I dropped in a couple of these wafer thin after dinner mints, and it gives it a nice minty fresh again, and they're wafer thin. Okay. I know, right? Actually, I
But
prefer Reese's better.
it
Yeah. I'd have been 12. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's that, that, and that. I think they're some French thing. Andres. Andes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I thought it
why
was
you saying my
French.
name, bud? What the problem is?
Okay, man. Yeah, Chris is having a ball in there. The hacking and stuff and junk. Oh, on the mints. Yeah. Okay, that's that. I wonder if I've got room for the tower. Have to put the tower in. I've got the M.2 hooked up, got the CPU in, got the memory in, got the standoffs for the cooler on. It's about all that. Mhm. Yeah, backing plate.
What does that do?
Right. That holds the standoffs for the AIO.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, the difference between the AM4 and the AM5, literally on this, is the depth, uh, or the height of the CPU by just a couple of millimeters. And these black sleeves that are set onto the board, and then you have these two-sided pieces that screw them down. These Correct. Basically, inside the sleeve, like it's a tube like this, where that piece that screws in there sits down is slightly off center. So it goes down further for the AM4, and you flip it over for the AM5, and it doesn't go down as far, so it sits up higher. You are correct. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah, that's when you look at the what do you call it? I'm gonna put that other standoff underneath the other M.2. Right. Watch your temperatures on the NZXT cam. You'll see that it's running at 3% and the temperature's at 80. And you'll know something's slightly amiss. This does have quite a few fan headers on it. I'm happy about that. And 6 SATA inputs will be using 1.
Is it the B550?
Yeah. Sure enough. Let
That's
me.
exactly my motherboard right now.
Is it really? Yes, it is that. You'll see it on here.
Yep.
With RSync. Yes, it does. It's the software for synchronizing all the RGB in the build is native on the board. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah. I like that. It's got RSync. Shut the fuck up.
Not fucking RS-Sync. That's epic. What is it?
Yeah, between that and the NZXT cam, you can control all of the RGB inside there. Uh, like, like, like all of. Yes, I know, and doing it well too. But yeah, you can see how it does it. Yeah, isn't that cute? It gives me the
That is nice.
temperatures, and underneath the CPU temperature is a slide that shows me the percentage. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. You can put GIFs on it. Yeah, you can make it do whatever you want. Let's see here, real quick. Let's go into lighting, LCD display, dual infographic. I can do a clock face. I don't know if you can hardly see that. Um, no, web integration. That's cute. Hero of Time. I can do YouTube. I can, yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah, right. And a carousel. I don't know what the. Oh, it's a. No, it gives the temperature of the liquid in the cooler. And the hotter it gets, the farther it goes around. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, no. Uh, the one that I'm putting in, it does have a display on it. It says NZXT across the center of it, and it has the infinite mirror thing going on. That's the spirit. All right. Let's see if I can get it right back in here. Okay. I'll put this back in the box. Okay, so that's the Ryzen in, the M.2 in, the RAM in. Oh, and I do want to put that, yeah. And the RAM, yeah. No, one of them is an M.2. That's in under here. Right. And got it hooked up to the heat sink. Yeah. And then underneath here is room for a second, probably second and third, I think. Because I know this one will do, I think this one will do two or three. I know mine does three. But yeah, do the M.2s right on the board, of course. Right. Yep, that will be the 870 EVO, 2 terabyte. There's 2 terabytes in this NVMe. It's on there, and then another 2 terabytes on the 2.5 inch. I haven't even started on the case yet. Nope. Nope, we're doing them in order. That's what I'm looking at here. The motherboard, I don't think needs anything else that I can do right now. I mean, we've got the 24 pin PSU hookup. We've got the header pin here and uh, the 3 2 uh, USBs on the header. Uh, got all the USBs down below and the audio header. But we won't be using any of those. We'll use one of the USBs for the cooler. I got 12 volts for the CPU.
Does he know
Uh,
yet, mate?
Not entirely, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, then let's do this. All right.
Yeah,
Rock
that's hilarious.
pile of. Hey, well, I'm going to have to ask him. Okay, what's
I
your
think it is a
address?
big deal that you guys are doing this.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice build. Really is. It's going to be almost exactly what I've got. The only difference is I'm running 64 gig of RAM and I've got 6.5 terabytes of solid state drives and I got the 3060 Ti. He's got the 3060, uh, which, same thing, only without the Ti. But yeah, I mean, it's a serious setup. Okay, I'm going to move some of the stuff here. Won't need the CA. Hopefully, we won't have to super glue any of this together.
Did you apply thermal paste?
Nope, not yet. We're not doing that yet. The Zeke's already asked that too. Where's the thermal taste? Oh, okay. I bought a brand new tube of thermal paste. Yeah. And actually no, the last time when I put in this AIO, I used the last of what I had before. So I was out. So I had to order in a new tube of thermal paste. And it came with a little well, here, let me show you real quick. It even came with a mixing card. You schmotz it out on there, and then they give you a little uh, gizmoflachi to smear it around with, so you can get it and then put it on there nice and pretty, like where we normally just take the and there you go, and it even gives you a moist towelette to clean shit off, a grease cleaner. So yeah, dude, you know how long this will last? I mean, this is, I think, 2 ounces, not even 2 ounces. It can't be more than a couple of cc's. But this will last me for like 7 or 8 builds, easy. I've only gone through maybe 9 of these in 10 years. Of yeah, I think I've only got 8 in mine. Yeah. Let's see here. System specs. Uh, 29 watts. Yeah. It just says it's GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Now, let me grab some other stuff. I'm also going to send him a USB expander. Picked up a few of these where you pull a little cord out, you plug it in, and it gives you 4 outs. So 1 in, 4 out. Little USB, good for charging junk, you know. Uh, And I don't need this yet. Oh yeah, that's got to move first. This, put it aside. Yeah, and the tower. Uh, okay. Move this right here. Okay. So let's. Alrighty. Let's remove. I'm going to leave the plastic on the glass door for him. So that way he can do. Yeah. Well, that's one of those things everybody likes to do is peel the plastic. I think it's probably a good $10,000 when you buy a Porsche. They add plastic just for the removal. Okay. Very good. Very good. Again with that headphones. That somewhere soft. Go. Somewhere. Okay, they got it behind the back. Good, good. Get all the stuff out of there. Yeah.
All right, I'll stop the stream. That's why he turned it around, so I don't see. Yeah.
Woo-hoo. That's nice of them. They got SATA outputs for us. Got the RGB controller native to the case. Yeah. Yeah, mine's an MSI as well. Yeah, it's the same RGB controller that I use on mine, and it still has open spots left on it. You can plug in more stuff. Those might be board headers. You put splitters to them, and SATA power for the whole thing. Take that straight from the power supply. There's your USB for the. Excuse me. Nope. We do have the power LED power switches, hard drive LED. I don't even think this thing uses a hard drive LED, but we'll have it. Fans. At least they got the loops in here where I can bring in some zip ties and do halfway decent cable management. We'll put the other hard drive here. Yep. I'm glad that they've started leaving this open space in the back. Helps out quite a bit. And they even have a spot here in the basement for mechanical hard drives. And yeah. Hardware. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake. Absolutely. Uh-huh.
Now that you've mentioned it like that, I think that's what he said to you.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I almost need a pair of dice just to get the screws out of it. There we go. Yeah. Hammer drill. Oh, I thought about that in a couple of spots. I've thought about using the Dremel tool, doing a totally custom build. They even give you some zip ties. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah, very no expense. And I'm telling you, MSI, they do their stuff. I've done MSI cases, I've done Corsair cases. Shoot, there's one down there on the floor. I don't know if you can see it down there. But there's one down there on the floor that is old, real old. Shoot, I've still got the glass door for it. Believe it or not, I have an RGB fan that fits this panel. Oh yeah. They've got new things that I really want. European Union regulatory notices. Really? Oh my God, do you have to put it in there for crying out loud? They have screens now, like 3 by 8 inch screens that you put in. Oh, yeah, yeah. Same with mine. Yeah. Hmm. Or double-sided tape. Nice. Very cool. All right. Let us go to where Mobo will live in perpetuity. Gonna, gonna have to see where our standoffs need to be redone. And it does have a power supply filter on the bottom as well, which is nice. Oh, and they got slots. Very good. So I'm going to put the radiator up top, which will be, make it much easier. And it'll last longer that way, which is nice. What the hell? Oh, wow. They even have a basement door. No, it's not. That's for, oh, okay. You can actually remove the hard drive mounts, which is cool because we probably will not use them. But I'll leave it there. He can do it if and he pleases. Hmm. Well, that and he's going to want to take his the hard drive he's using in his computer now and put it in here that has the majority of his stuff, with the exception of the OS. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Get the motherboard and the I/O plate. Oh, well, they didn't grab that. That's my fan. And there we are. That's the one. set this here. We snap in. There we go. Thank you. All right, on. Very good. Very cool. I think I'm going to see if this will reach. No, it will not. Okay, never mind. You stay right there. Just remove this filter. There's a little more room for light. If I need or can. See if we can scrounge 3 more standoffs. That's one thing that they always do. They put the standoffs in there for an AMATX board. And if you want the thing real sturdy, you want to set it up for an ATX. But they short you 3. How about that ASMR? There we go.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, good. There are standoffs. Good, good, good. Rather than tear and open up a bag of chips that fly all over the place, we use scissors. There is. I got the ones where you can actually run with them in your mouth. Believe it or not, these are plastic hemos. Have to have those as well. Okay. Three standoffs. There's one. There's one. And there's one. Hot dog. Ah, might have to go after a pair of pliers. Make sure these are seated all the way. Yep, definitely. Or maybe very tiny nut drivers. Uh, Be right back. Find these.
Damn, you've just been busting his balls all night. What you want him to make a mistake while he's building? You're heckling him. Just a couple of quick jabs here and there. Oh, of course, always. Come on. We know that. Me too, when I when I come in here sometimes and poop on you guys. It's all joke.
Use these for
We love it
needling
when
the
it's
nose.
Yep. We were
There we
definitely
go.
not talking about him.
What'd I do? Oh, okay. Thank goodness for that. That it rained before and it will again.
Some friends become enemies and some enemies become friends.
Yeah.
No, he needs all of them.
Absolutely. I'm adding two more. I'll be putting two more up in the top through the radiator. So we'll have three in and then three out, two on the radiator and one on the back. Really? Here we go. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Und pop. What's that? Standoffs, I just put in 3 extras. Normally, you only use 6, but I add 3 more just to make it, you know. Otherwise, what ends up happening, you'll notice on the board, you have standoffs 3 back here, 3 here, and then there's 3 more here. Mounting spots. Well, they don't put in the cases, they only put in these 6 here. They never put in these 3. Because if you use an MATX board, it's only that big. An ATX board has this extra size to it. So I add 3 more standoffs. You can do it without it. This is just hanging. And it's fairly sturdy, but when you're pressing in memory or the power, it flexes. Yep. Yep. So yeah, that's an always kind of thing. Mhm. You are correct, sir. Okay. Always fun getting the first one. You go. I have to charge this thing. It's already going down.
Oh, you gotta love the insulated electricians screwdrivers.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. Carbon. Keep it from electrocuting yourself. That's fun. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Oh, the back.
Yeah. Oh, I installed that game, Goon,
Oh yeah, nice. Hopefully Jordy installed it too.
I
Hmm.
haven't heard.
Yeah, we'll have a ball with that.
Hopefully Snipes installed it too, although it's only a 4-player max, but I'm sure not all 5 of us are gonna be on at all times. Yeah, I just hope Zeke will like that sort of thing. Do you like melee games, Zeke? Actually, it's not just melee. There's shooters in the game too.
I have the one of the original chivalries, I think.
Oh, nice. Then you should love this, right, Sinker?
Oh yeah, you just go in swinging a battle axe. You wade in,
I've been
and it gets
watching
all nice and bloody.
I watched some of it, yeah. Yeah, I'm more than willing to play it. I mean, we'll see what it's like.
It's good. I went in with a little more than an open mind and had a ball. You know, it's yeah, it's a good game.
And I got some
Okay.
other what was it? I got some other game that was what is it? What's the name of the series?
Wartide.
Warhammer or something.
Yeah.
Warhammer Vermintide. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
another
this is
Warhammer game.
Vermintide 2.
Yeah, I've got some other Warhammer game too.
Which one?
I'd have to look.
Dark Tide?
I don't think so, but let me see.
I mean, there's so many Warhammer
I know
games.
there's so many. That's the thing. Yeah. Let's see. Is it a Steam game?
I love it myself, so please watch what you say about it, or I will defriend you immediately.
I don't even have any concept of what the game is. I to
Oh
this
my
day.
god, the story and the lore is so vast that you can lose
No
yourself for
clue.
years in books and shit. Oh my
Imagine
god, it's
me
so
at
good.
ground zero then, because I have no idea. All I've ever heard is just the name. Let's see, Warhammer.
With a tide of vermin.
Yeah, I know that one. That one, I just installed that. So many game on Epic.
I have so many Warhammer games, and so many of them are actually good. Like the funny thing about well, it's not so true anymore, but the Games Workshop, the people who own the Warhammer franchise and all that, at first, in the beginning years, they would only allow reputable and good companies to make use their lore and make stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
either figurines or
Right. They
stories
have
or
to license it.
And as
they
years
Yeah.
had to
went
license
on,
it, and they would now they're kind of lax. There are actually bad video games with the Warhammer title, but before no, and A lot of the books that have been written by good writers because the bad ones wouldn't get allowance to do it. So it's good shit.
Where is
A little bit
my
more light in there. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference.
own games? Here we go. Tomb Raider, Witcher.
Just type Warhammer in your library and it
Checking
shall.
all the libraries.
What do you mean all the libraries?
Epic, GOG, Steam. I have multiple libraries.
Oh, I know. I see what you mean. And the cool thing about Warhammers is that a lot of the times the bad guys win in their stories. It's not what you expect, where the good guys.
40,000 Gladius Relics of War.
Oh, nice! That's such a good game too. But that's Warhammer 40,000, so it's essentially like in the future, 40,000 years kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're both linked in a way, but not really. Like Warhammer 40K and regular Warhammer, which is what Vermintide is, they are sort of separate in a sense, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the bad guys a lot of the times win. It's not a standard story where the good guys always win. Sometimes the good guys get clobbered in Warhammer. That's why people like. Allow me to demonstrate.
Just like in
Oh,
real life.
I was gonna say we've been playing Gray Zone. We lose a lot. You know, I mean, again,
Yeah, but in that's not a good guy versus bad guy sort of scenario. I mean, you're all mercs in there. That's questionable. The morals of what you guys are
Gray
doing.
oh,
Zone.
yeah, Gray Zone has got tons of AI. Yeah, it is in the Gray Zone. I wish I could find. Oh shit. Like I say, I was watching a video on YouTube a few nights back, and oh, um,
Here, watch my stream, guys. I'm gonna show you a cool video, Warhammer video.
I'm recording Sinker's build.
are you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good. I found some of the scenery in Laos that it looks like it's straight out of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Although I wouldn't want to walk across a couple of these rivers. Okay, I think next we're going to go with the power supply and as much wiring as we can do before I put the cooler in. The cooler is going to be one of the last things to go in.
Yeah, you would think.
Yipper, because it takes up space with the hoses and whatnot.
It's in your way.
Exactly. Where you have to break out the mini axe and cut shit apart. Light the fuse on shaped charges and whatnot. So power supply. There it is. A bronze power supply. Phew. It's the heavy AGV 750. Yeah. Okay. Man, I love how they give you, like a little manual and whatnot. Ooh, more zip ties. Cool. And the mounting screws, very good. That right there. a tester. I like when they give you those too. They're nice for doing service. Okay, so it's semi-modular. Very good. Very, very good. That there. Don't move the cord yet. Access to the basement. Down that. Come in. Oh no. Oh yeah. It does have some semi-modular, but a lot of what? Oh my god, it's still got Molex. Cool. But there's our SATA. Very good. We will need that for the 2.5 and for the cooler. And you grab the hammer.
A war hammer?
Yes, a war hammer. In fact. Yeah. Oh. All right. Want to go this way. Okay, and then we'll find our 4 little, hold it in here, fully slotted, manually activated fiber intrusive material securing devices. Only these aren't fiber intrusive. They're screws, man. Oh, I hate when they do this. They make the tops of these things to get at the Ziploc exactly the same height, where it's, nigh on impossible to open the bag. Of course, thank you. Let's see if we can have those zip ties go everywhere, please. Thank you. And you can't possibly build a tower without snap-on. That's right, a snap-on screwdriver. Actually, this snap-on screwdriver is one that worked on, when I say worked on, didn't actually fix it, but was inside of Zeke's jukebox. One of Zeke's jukeboxes. This one goes everywhere I go. This was one of those like $75 snap-on screwdrivers. And I still use it. I've had it for, oh God, 25 years. I should have had that thing. Flashlight charging.
So what's on the other side of the power supply? Same thing?
Oh, on the other side
Yeah,
of
as
the
far
case.
as like the visual. What are you gonna see looking through the window? Anything?
Nothing. It's in the basement.
It's buried? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Sinker, you look so different without the crazy hair.
Thank you.
I got so used to that, like seeing that on you, like I feel like that's
Look, Baldi's
what
here.
it should be at all times.
It's a secret. You never saw this. Click. Okay. Use our torque wrist.
Yeah. Looked like you were about to snap it off.
There's ways to do that. You take the screwdriver,
It's called cross threading.
you put the screwdriver in your hand, make sure you get a good grip on it. And then you press and press and. Oh, wait. If you do it right, it makes it look like you're bending it. I've done that with pens, forks, knives, spoons, everything in restaurants. People are like, what the? Okay.
Master of illusion.
Yep. Okay. Power supply is in there. So, okay, that's going to have to be redone. That is the power for the fan. See if I've got a fan splitter. I don't know if I still do, but we shall find out. I like to get as much of the wiring back here as I can and as little of it in bar as I can. I do have, that's still in the motherboard box. I could mount the other hard drive while we're back here. Grab it real quick. Another Samsung 870 EVO. Oh no, that's a 2.5 inch. Why is that open? Hmm. They don't give you the mounts. The manual is taped shut, but the box wasn't. Okay. Makes that much sense. But I have thousands and thousands of screws. Not a problemo. Always carry an extra few bags of screws. This is just a bag of screws for the radiator. Okay. Yeah. Big arch driver. Think you've got a big arch. And I've got to find some standoffs. We'll put it on the bottom side. It's possible that these yep. Beautiful.
I must AFK for now, gentlemen. Good luck.
What?
Take it easy.
What time is it? It's 5 after 9.
Yeah, getting late.
No, it's not. Go. Sitting here for now. Sorry. Second hard drive. Okay. And yes, fan splitters. 3-way. Very nice. For all 3 fans. Beauty, eh? I can put them all on one fan header on the board and be Gouda to go. I'm sure there's a fan header right at the very bottom that everything should reach. Cool. That. Bit here. This one. One thing I will have to look on the motherboard is it worked to give me the layout for the header buttons for the power and reset switch, so on at the bottom. Do dot. Some of those. Okay. Sometimes they're marked. Yeah, they are. A couple of times I've had boards where they actually give you a piece, almost like a header that you plug all the stuff into, and it is standardized, and you just stick it right onto the motherboard, which is real nice because they're so tiny and you can never read it. I'll do that as well. Get that at least 1 sig of charge time. It's nice they give you a tester piece for the power supply. These are nice to have for 24 pin power supplies when you're doing work on them. You can plug this into the 24 pin lead and it turns the power supply on. Basically, it's just a jumper inside there. I've got one that I made a while back for doing service work on power supplies. Because those power supplies, you can use those things. You can use the 12-volt rail on these for, like in your van, for keeping the batteries up and topped off. And they work really well. I bought one for keeping batteries topped for a linear amplifier on the radio. It was 100 amps.
Yeah, the van's got a built-in DC converter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like specific for that purpose. It's a fast charger.
Yeah. DC to DC. Yeah. It'll take it up to a certain voltage, then automatically switch it over to a trickle. it'll drop it down from like 8 amps to 1 amp, and then down probably even to 500 milliamps to top it. I'm thinking about getting a small 20-watt solar panel to put on the dash of my truck, because there's times where I'll go 4 or 5 days without starting my truck, and just setting it on the dashboard. You plug it into the accessory. I got a 30 amp accessory outlet, and it'll keep the battery topped off, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them for less than $50 on Amazon. You know, nice. They gave me, I think, both of the SATA cables they included with the motherboard are 90-degree, which is nice. You can go right back out the back, where you have almost no exposed cables. The fan headers go straight out the bottom and right out the top. The only wires that are going to be hanging in here, because the power supply will come right up in here, and then the header USB will come right up here, so they'll dive right out. The only ones that'll be up here are what go from the body of the CPU cooler out the top, so it'll keep it nice and spick and span. Then tomorrow I'll bring in another monitor. We can hook it up and do the install. And if anything's left on the mechanical side of it, the hardware side, then we'll dive into cable management and software. I might just remove bottom end of the basement, the hard drive supports down there. I normally take them out of the towers that I build because we don't use them anymore. Although, looking at it, well, there's space. If he's got double-sided tape, he can put, shoot, almost 3 more 2.5-inch hard drives, but he's got 4 terabytes in it now. Might be a while. He can always put another M.2 down here, even without taking out the GPU. Be fairly easy to get to. Let's do this while we're charging. That, let me grab cooler. Do this. Okay. Go ahead and clean up and switch out the cooler hold down to the AMD, because that's all Intel on here now. clean the old grease off. Get it all nice and spick and clean. Okay, Intel. Hold down. We'll put that in a couple of drawers of computer parts. Okay, where's the AMD? That's the screws. More screws. More side. There you are. Hiding under the screws. And AMD. Hold down. Beauty. When we put that on, we shall clean that. And let's see here. Start off with a brand new, never want to use a used one, brand new hardback razor blade. And remove paper towel. I know I didn't throw it away. There it is. And next attempt. Right. Go in with a napkin. Get a pepper on that key. And the isopropyl alcoholish. Thing that's quite funny, this bottle of alcohol is probably older than Snipes. Go. Pristine. This and up. To use again. All right. And then this. Let's see. that away. We want it's like that, just thusly. So that way they will come off on the side. The NZXT will be correct. And we will have the hoses going up to the top. I'll mount the radiator up in the top of the tower. Yeah, man. Okay. Cooler is ready for it to go. This is, oh yeah, that gets plugged in to here. That is the power for the fans and the SATA power connection.
Awesome.
Yep. We are good. This radiator has two Corsair fans on it. I got those separate from the NZXT fans that it came with their wet bearing.
Oh,
So
good.
they last forever. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely
That's a good setup.
yeah, it looks like a good rock solid setup.
And like I say, this is the one, it has the NZXT logo
Uh-huh.
and then an infinity mirror.
It'll look nice.
So, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice setup.
Okay.
Okay.